Welcome to another game of Catan. We're in first position on this board, and I'm looking at the 8-10-3 going off to the brick board. Probably not to the 3-1 because someone would take the 8-4. I also could take the 8-4-3, go off to the brick board. Same issue though, someone could take that, that 8-10. What other spots are there? There's a lot of high production 5-6-10, but that's on the sheep. So it's not that great, 5-8-10, maybe to the 3-1, but I don't like that being on or. I think we have to take either the 10-8-3 or the 4-8-3. Between both of those, I feel like with either case, the whichever two are available is going to get taken. So I'm thinking maybe the 8-3-4 and then going up into the right, assuming that someone takes that brick board. If no one takes the brick board, obviously that's huge for us, but I have a feeling someone's going to take that. And then we just have to pair it up with some wood. Maybe the 11-6-5 if it's open, which I think it will be. So I think we're going to do this. And once again, we're not going up because I'm assuming someone takes the 8-10 here. It's just too good of a spot, especially for someone who starts on sheep. You know, if someone takes the 8-5-10, it makes a lot of sense for them to take the 8-10. So I think the mistake here is if someone goes 10-3-9 and then goes toward the brick port. I think that would be a blunder. But maybe we should have faced the, we should have faced the 3-1. I made a mistake. The road should have gone left. Because we can still double up on the 4. And it makes it more easy to double up on the 8 as well. So that was a mistake. If we get on the 11-6-5, it might not be the worst thing, but that's if we get the 11-6-5. Now orange here, I would probably consider taking the 5-10-9. Oh, 4-6-3, that's not a lot of production. But I think he's assuming that he's going to get on a high wood spot on the way back. Maybe even the 5-9-2. And just playing without wheat and a little bit of ore. I would doubt that the 5-10-9 is going to be open here on his way back. I really made a mistake with the road, guys. It should have definitely gone left. But maybe we'll make something happen with it. Black snags the 6-10-9, probably going towards the wheat board. 3-1 also actually makes a lot of sense here as well. But he does go to the wheat board. And then, wow. In fourth position, you have a lot of good outs here. I wonder if they try for the 10-3-9 going towards the brick board. I think that's a mistake, but be curious to see if they try it. I bet you black will highly consider the 8-10. It's a really good setup for him. We just have to block that 10 pretty much all game. If I were blue here, I think I would want to take the 5-9-10, and then maybe, well, the problem is it's not a 3-1. I mean, he could just go pure production, do 5-9-10, 5-8-10, and then go off to the 3-1. But he's just on a stupid amount of wood and none of his, you'd have to port everything. He does take the 5-10-8. Maybe he just goes orless and takes the 9-4-11. Oh, he takes the 8-4 or the 8-10. That's okay. I mean, it stops black to a certain extent. But I'm sure black still takes the the 10-3-9 here and then tries to double up on the 10. Makes a lot of sense for him. He's got the free road to fight for the weak port. That's a really decent setup by blue. That 8's gonna get blocked a lot. Yep, and he's gonna go up. Now where does orange go? Orange is in a tough spot. Maybe the 4-11-5 and then just goes for road. Oh, I guess he has the 5-9-2 as well. That'd be an interesting setup. But then he leaves the 9-4-11 open for me, which I would, okay, yeah, so he does that. And now he's gonna fight for the wood. So a lot of really good setups here. So I think the obvious choice for us is to go 11-5-6. Really, really wish we would have faced the 3-1. That was a huge mistake. Because, I mean, the 3-1's a better expansion than the 11-3. And now we need 2 roads to get there. Luckily, I don't think we're going to get blocked too much here. And we have a decent shot at road as well. I really don't see any other options. So we're going to do this. No one's going to trade us brick here. Now we can't always connect for road. Once again on the 11, that'll pair well with the 5, and then we can circle around for the 4. And then eventually connect. But we will have trouble fighting with orange here for road. So we might have to consider blocking that 4. Black going for the early dev card. And they have the road. I kind of wish they were fighting orange for the 5-9 too. No one takes this. I don't think we need to rush it. We're sitting on 6. I don't think we're going to 7 out. I shouldn't say that because now we are going to 7 out. But we want to double up on the 4 as soon as possible. Wish we could have done that through the 8, but we'll take this. We really need the brick, so this does put us at 7, but now we just need one more brick to be able to settle on the 11-4. So I wonder if black blocks the 4 now. The 11, interesting. I'm not sure why he blocked the 11. I guess that's his only wheat source. But I think the 4 is a better block. Black going for the early dev cards. Which isn't bad. He probably just really wants to keep that 10 open. Does he have the early city? I don't think any. How many 10s roll? 7, 6, 9, 4. Okay, there was a 10. And he started with an ore as well. So he probably is really close to the city. We're probably going to block the 10 to start. Wonder if anyone has a brick for us. going to be taking any of these trades, but we might as well try. I think we are going to have to go for the dev. We don't want the VP early here. We'd much rather have a knight. Because the problem too with getting a VP this early is everyone knows that you have a VP because you're not using it. So it's the last thing that we wanted. Black doesn't even need to use the knight. Wants to save it for when the 10 gets blocked, I'm sure. Okay, I think as blue you definitely want to block the 9 or the 4. I'm not really a threat here, so I don't have to be too worried. And it's competing for army, which I think he's competing mostly with black. So yeah, I think the 9's a good block, steals from black. I think that's fine. Really, orange is not a huge threat until he gets on that wood port. And now then he's pretty dangerous. Really need a 3 to hit. I think, oh, does he not have a knight here? Maybe he doesn't have a knight. He does have the knight. Probably, yeah, blocks the 4, makes the most sense. Because he also needs the brick as well. And orange just rolled 2 brick, yep. So he probably got the brick from orange then. Another 6 and a city for blue. I really don't want to get another dev card here, but it's unfortunately what we'll have to do. Another VP. God, I mean, we love VPs, don't get me wrong, but the timing of these VPs is not good. At least you would expect that maybe it's a monopoly, maybe I'll scare people. I think I have a monopoly instead. For 2. Does he have a city already? Well, I hope I didn't give him the city. No, he just thinks I'm fighting him for army. I did that just because we need the city on the, or the town on the 411. So we really don't want 7 out here. Now next goal is to double up or triple up on the 4. Or to city too. City 8-3-4 is also really decent for us. We just need some 3s and 11s to hit. Black's not rushing it. Black's playing it smart. He also has a really good setup. The wheat port's going to be helpful for him though. But he has a lot of competition. I don't think I'm going to get army, but we can always build for it. Which might be what we have to do. Which means we need a city on that 4 as soon as possible to give us a set. Really? Places on 3. Steals from me. Why would he do that? Maybe he wants to see if I have a... So I could go down to the 6, but the thing is the 6 doesn't really help me too much yet. So that's a really weird block. I'm sure you would think you'd want to, maybe it's just trying to get information, but it's surprising that black hasn't used either of those two dev cards. So I'm assuming one of those is a monopoly. Because if it was a Year of Plenty, you could definitely find a way to use a Year of Plenty with 11 cards. So maybe he's considering monopolying the wood. Or he has a lot of wood. 6, 5, 6, 3, 6, 5, 6, 3. So with that in mind, with black most likely having monopoly here, we should definitely be a little bit weary. Interesting that he's not going, excuse me, to the wheat board. Maybe just assumes he's going to get it. I really don't understand that 3 block though. I mean, there's a million better places to block because he's more threatened by orange here. He's more threatened by black, who he's competing for army with. And I haven't placed a knight down, so I'm not sure why he blocked the 3. Don't get me wrong, I'm not out of this game. It's not the end of the world, but and the 6. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't really hurt us. We don't. The 6 is hit enough. He must really be worried about competing for army, but really I'm probably going to go for road and trying to build for it. Orange should definitely block the 10 to hurt both black and blue. The 5. Interesting. Does he steal from me here? He steals from me. I mean, maybe it makes more sense for orange because we're competing for road, but I don't really have that great of a setup here compared to blue and black. Yeah, I'm not understanding that block. So orange should block the 10, the 10 or here. But he blocks the 8. I don't understand that at all. I think it's a much better block to be blocking blue or black here. Yeah, like that 10 hits and he's got 2 or, and he's on the 9. I don't really understand that. They probably assume I have dev cards maybe. But still, I have the least amount of settlements down minus blue. Puts it on the 8. Steals from blue at least. Placing the robber. I wonder if he puts it on the 5. Must really be worried about me, I guess. Comment down below, am I in a dangerous position here? I'm not trying to come off biased, but I'm curious. The 2 VPs is scary, but I think in black's position, I mean, he needs army. He's fighting with blue. I haven't even played a knight yet. really can't offer 2 or here. That's not worth it. But I think we've gotten stolen from most this game. We really need a 6 to hit. That's scary. Orange with the city already. And he's on that wood port as well. But I think that's a smart city placement because now the 11 hits and he has half a set. Black with the city now as well. Now we're getting really behind. But if we can sneak road maybe, that could be huge. We need that 5 unblocked though. Wow, orange was 6 now, almost 8 once he gets one more road. He's in a pretty scary position. We might have to settle for a death card here. I wonder if anyone would make this trade. We really want to get on the 11-12 to sneak road. But orange has got to be pretty close. Oh, he pulled for it. Yeah, I don't need to say anything. 4 brick. Well, I guess the 6 is better because he gets 2 cards with it. Never mind. So we're gonna need some 5s and some 3s to hit. Black has to have a mono in there somewhere. There's just nothing I can do. He's got to block the 10, right? Yeah, okay. That's good. If our 5 wasn't blocked most of the game, we might have something, but good 10 block. The 2 hit, so he pulled for it again. I would have probably waited. He can assume I have 2. Yeah, right back on the 6. Let's see if anyone takes this. He's right, I do have 2. Screw it. He's right. And we could get some lucky rolls. That 4, we definitely didn't want the 4 blocked. But we could still get this, maybe even pull for it, but I don't know. Pulling for it's pretty risky at this point. I don't know, does he have 2 VPs here? He might not have 2 VPs. Oh, he does. Tough. Well, we got second. We did okay. I think it stinks that 5. A lot of the early blocks, I didn't understand them, but I guess we did end up with 9. But comment down below if I was if I was a threat early there. I definitely was looking at orange and black. And black ended up winning, but I'm surprised that 10 didn't get blocked more. But anyway, let's look at the stats. So the 2 doesn't hit, a lot of 6s, no 11s. Let's see, yeah, we were on the 11, that would have helped. Decent amount of 4s. I think it was a doable game. Honestly, we were lucky with the VPs at the end, because if we had knights, I think we would have been outpaced by black or blue, so I'm fine with the VPs. And honestly, the 3-1 port didn't come into play, so the fact that the road was right didn't affect us too much, but let me know if I should have done something different in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.